let's gather up, get comfortable. I'm AP Gaming Real, also known as Arthur Perkins. This is my first attempt at a Nuzlocke. I love Pokemon. I've played since the first gen when I was a kid, a young child. Now here we are. We're going to go back. We're going to try a FireRed Nuzlocke. We're going to try to make it happen. There's a lot of clauses, a lot of extra rules. I'm not hardcore. I don't know Pokemon that well anymore. So we're just going to try like the basic original Nuzlocke rules. This is kind of a test balloon video. We're going to give it a shot and see if my community enjoys this kind of stuff. If there is some interest, we'll continue doing it. If not, I'm going to have fun playing FireRed. So there we go. In the world which you are about to enter, you will embark on a grand adventure with you as the hero. Hello there, glad to meet you. Welcome to the world of Pokemon. My name is Oak. People affectionately refer to me as the Pokemon Professor. This world is inhabited far and wide by creatures called Pokemon. For some people, Pokemon are pets. Others use them for battling. As for myself, I study Pokemon as a profession. But first, tell me a little about yourself. Great! Tell me, are you a boy or are you a girl? I'm a boy. Let's begin with your name. What is it? We've been neighbors for 10 years. I'm a 10-year-old boy, and my name is Red. Right, so your name is Red. This is my grandson. He's been your rival since you both were babies. What was his name again? Gary Oak. Was it Gary? That's right. I remember now. His name is Gary. Red, your very own Pokemon legend is about to unfold. A world of dreams and adventures with way too fast. I missed that part. Great. All right. I'm going over the PC. I'm getting the potion. Withdraw. I might need this potion to survive under the new rules, under the Nuzlocke rules, okay? I mean, look, I'm a Reddist, all right? Went back in the day when asked, blue or red, I chose red. Gold or silver, I chose gold. Sword or shield, obviously sword. Hey, Mom, I'm a 10-year-old boy about to leave a trade job work study. Right, all boys leave home someday. It said so on TV. Oh yes, Professor Oak next door was looking for you. Great. I'm gonna avoid going to his house, and I'm gonna leave on my Pokemon adventure immediately. Hey, wait, don't go out. It's unsafe. Wild Pokemon live in the tall grass. You need your own Pokemon for protection. I know, here, come with me. Gramps, I'm fed up with waiting. Gary, let me think. Oh, that's right, I told you to come. Just wait. Here, Red, there are 3 Pokemon here. The Pokemon are held inside these Pokeballs. When I was young, I was a serious Pokemon trainer, but now in my old age, I have only these 3 left. You can have one. Go on, choose. Hey, Gramps, no fair. What about me? We're choosing Bulbasaur. I see, Bulbasaur is your choice. So, Red, you want to go with the grass Pokemon, Bulbasaur. This Pokemon is really quite energetic. Oh, there he is. He's there on the overlay. Great. Awesome. A nickname, huh? This Pokemon is my partner. I'm still messing this up. The youth today don't know about back when you had to hit the, you had to hit the buttons on your cell phone multiple times to get to the different letters. Yikes. Good luck trying to get a Z in your message. Hey, Gary. It looks like you've got a pretty tough Pokemon there. I bet Charmander's really strong. Alright, our whole run could end right here. It could be over. There's type matchup to consider, but also the fact that no one has any type moves at this point. Oh, for Pete's sake, so pushy as always, Red. You've never had a Pokemon battle before, have you? A Pokemon battle is when trainers pit their Pokemon. But we're all adults. I'm almost 40. We know how this works. Growl, not so good. Not great for me. Long term, that Growl's probably gonna pay off, honestly. We have that potion in the back pocket. As long as there's no crazy crits here, we should be alright. Alright, he's caught up and is going to overtake us in damage. I might have to do some volume adjustment. It's important to get to know your Pokemon thoroughly. This is a list of your Pokemon. Great. I wonder if there's a strat where you're supposed to growl yourself ahead of time. Alright, so I probably need to hit him at least 2 to 3 more times. It's gonna get close. Horrible. Absolutely the worst news. This run may be over. Great. Amazing. Hey guys! Welcome to my second Nuzlocke attempt. Is there a way to skip through this even faster without just saying ooba-dooba-dooba-doo? Alright, here we go. We're going with Bulbasaur again. But this time, his name is Buddy. I suppose I should explain the rules of the Nuzlocke. So, you can only catch the first Pokemon that you attempt in each route or city or area. If you fail to catch them, you miss out on it. If you kill them, you miss out on it. You have to name all of your Pokemon as well. I think those are the only 2 rules of a Nuzlocke. It's meant to increase the difficulty of this very easy child's game. But because I died immediately, you know, that's it. I couldn't use that Pokemon anymore. If you can't use the sorry, I shouldn't say died. He fainted and had to be removed from the lineup. And so I had no Pokemon at all. The run was over. Alright, buddy. This is it. It's you and me. We've never faced a challenge like this before. Bulbasaur, hit him with the Growl attack. Lowering the foe's stats will put you at an advantage. Well, don't tell Gary that. Alright, I don't know how many of these I can stack, but let's say 3 is good enough for now. He's only doing 2 damage. I'll do like 2 to 3. Inflicting damage on the foe is the key to any battle. I don't know that we're gonna overtake him. Seems like just one growl. Not only are we not overtaking him, he's winning. We'll actually get wiped out on a crit here. I went to the wrong place, so now Oak won't stop yakking. Great. Great, great, great. Oh. That was a mistake. Okay, okay. I think we're good. As long as no wild crits happen, we'll survive this fight. Alright, buddy. Nice work. Excellent. Special attacks up. That's good. We like having a good attack.
What? Unbelievable. I picked the wrong Pokemon.
Excellent. If you win, you earn prize money and your Pokemon will grow. Battle other trainers and make your Pokemon strong.
Smell you later, Ash.
Alright. Now, my recollection is correct. I can't get Pokeballs until I go to the next town. So, technically, I'm not capable of catching the first few Pokemon. But we need to take it very carefully because, again, we only have one Pokemon at this time. If we faint and lose Buddy, it's over and we have to restart again. And I don't think I've got it in me. I don't have that dog in me. I can't lose him again. Rattata. The theory about Gary's Raticate. It's that his Raticate is only shown very early on, and then you find Gary at the Pokemon Tower where people bury their dead Pokemon. Very sad. Just a theory, though. Rattata again. A slightly stronger Rattata. I hope you're buckled in for some farming, because we're going to be farming for a little bit. I need to get strong enough that walking to the next area isn't going to concern me. I think 7 should be okay. If everything around here is level 2 and 3. I'm not seeing... Now, hold on. It's not just Rattata, though, right? Now, there's a guide. Hold on. Let me pull up my Nuzlocke tracker guide. That shows what's on which... Yeah, okay. My starter is Bulbasaur. Pallet Town? No. Oh, if I fished in Pallet Town, I see. If I, like, come back later and, like, fish or something, Pallet Town will count towards... Alright, so then I face Blue. He used his... This says Squirtle. That's not right. Why would it say that? Oh, I have to choose my starter as Bull. Yes, there we go. Now it's all switched over. I see. I can't just select Bulbasaur as my starter in this the Nuzlocke Redux Vercel app. Great. I'm locked in. I'm locked in. Okay, so Route 1 encounters. Let's take a look here. Pidgey and Rattata. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Those are my only choices when I get the Pokeball. Man, I haven't played Pokemon in like 5 years. I haven't played since the last big one came out. Let's see here. Let's get a Pokemon type chart up. I don't want to make mistakes. Embarrass myself in front of all of you, audience. So, we are a defending grass type. Fire is effective, ice, poison, flying. That's what I'm worried about, is flying. I kept thinking the Pidgeys would be a threat, and I couldn't remember why. It's because if they bust out any flying moves. Not that I expect a 3rd level Pidgey to be busting out a Gust or something, but we gotta keep our eyes open. Alright, Rattata again. It's alright, Buddy can take care of him. Rattata used Tail Whip, huh? You mess with the bull, you get the horns. You mess with the flower, you get the vines? I don't think so. Bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-dum. I'm on my way to Viridian City. Visit the Pokemon in the Viridian City. We got a potion. Nice. Keep that in case of emergency. We're walking through some wild grass. Feels so ancient doing this. Playing this way back in the day on Pokemon Red on the SNES Game Boy plug-in thing. I forget what it's called. Super Game Boy, maybe? And Falling Waters, West Virginia. That's how long ago it was. Even before that. I mean, before I had it in the Super Game Boy, I was playing it in, I want to say, Tennessee on just the Game Boy. See these ledges along the road? It's a bit scary, but you can jump down from them. Oh. Bum, 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 bum. Alright, let's do it. Not really sure what's going on today. Kind of hot outside. It's a Tuesday here. I'm planning to unleash this video during my vacation, and this is like the second to last Tuesday before vacation. I'm gonna take my mom to go to Taco Tuesday at a local, it's like a brew pub area, but they charge $5 for tacos, which I get it. I understand. I said that and you thought that's outrageous. Unless you live in the year 2027, in which case you think that $5 for a taco is a steal, given the way things are going. But yeah, they're big tacos. This is not like, I want to say Ortega taco shells. These are like huge shells that they require those wavy foldable metal sheets. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. In order to hold the tacos. They're big tacos. I think it's totally worthwhile. And tacos are one of the few foods that my mom and I can both enjoy because she likes all food to be very specific. You know, she just likes food to be warm but not too hot. Not beef, which is rough because I like beef and steak, clearly. You would prefer vegetarian if there's an option, and tacos are an easy way to meet a lot of those concerns. I don't want to say demands, they're not demands. They're concerns, and those concerns can be met with the power of tacos. Alright, we gotta go rest at the Pokemon Center. What do you want on your taco? What are you going to have? Maybe a bean burrito, or maybe some cheese. Great, we have one Pokemon fully healed. Use the PC in the corner. The receptionist told me that I could. Accessing someone's PC. Who could it be? Okay, no items, nothing secretly hidden here. Oh, I messed up on that. Oh, I can access my own PC. Could that be Bill's PC? Here we are. We're in Viridian City, and one day we hope to go here. Indigo Plateau past Victory Road. Wild. Absolutely wild. It's like I'm transported into the past. You know, they say there's a lot of allegations about the first gym leader, Brock. I'm not sure I believe them, but they should be investigated soberly and seriously. Hey, you came from Pallet Town? You know Professor Oak, right? His order came in. Can I get you to take it to him? Okay, we've got Professor Oak's parcel. Right, but I want you to sell me Pokeballs. Well, alright. They won't sell me Pokeballs. They want me to walk the parcel back. Great, we're gonna learn about cliffs on the way. You know, it has been enormously hot here lately. Like, ridiculously hot. Unseasonably hot. Actually, historically, it's been like the second hottest day on record for this time period. But today has cooled down somewhat. It's not bad. Oh, Red, how's my old Pokemon? Well, it seems to be growing more attached to you. You must be talented as a Pokemon trainer. What's that? You have something for me. Ah, it's the custom Pokeball. I had it on order, thank you. Cramps. I almost forgot. What did you call me for? Oh, right, I have a request for you two. On the desk there is my invention, the Pokédex. It automatically records data on Pokemon you've seen or caught. It's a high-tech encyclopedia. Red and Gary, take these with you. You can't get detailed data on Pokemon by just seeing them. You must catch them to obtain complete data. So, here are some tools for catching wild Pokemon. Yeah, Pokeballs. Nice. Alright, the game has started now. To make a complete guide, something Pokemon. That was my dream, but I'm too old. I can't get the job done. So I want you two to fill my dream for me. Just call us research assistants and take all the credit for our discoveries. I hate to say it, but you won't be necessary for this. I know. I'll borrow a town map. Oh, sorry, this is Gary talking. I'll tell her not to lend you one, Red. Don't bother coming around to my place after this. I'm not Gary, but it's sad that you feel that we have to have such childish rivalry between us. We've been good friends since we were kids. Alright, we're saving up. We have a Pokeball. So, Rattata or Pidgey, whichever appears first, is the one we're getting on Route 1. Assuming we don't overkill it, which is why I haven't been super farming. Okay. We're not gonna critical hit it. We're not gonna overkill it. Let's go, buddy. Let's go! Tackle. No problem. No critical. Big hit. Big hit. Nope. That's not the one I wanted to do. It's bag, right? Uh-oh. How do I catch Pokemon? Have I forgotten how to catch Pokemon? Don't I have Pokeballs? What should I do in this situation? Can I buy Pokeballs? Wait, am I just in the wrong part of the bag? Is there like a... Nope. Key items. There we go, 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 there we go. I know what I'm doing. I know what I'm doing, I swear. Yeah, I tapped B a bunch of times, by the way. Alright. Now, hold on. I gotta get locked in. Route 1. Find encounter. Rattata. What are we gonna call this little guy? The mouse Pokemon. Its fangs are long and very sharp. They grow continuously, so it gnaws on hard things to whittle them down. You can call Nick. Nick the mouse. What do we know about Nick? I'm gonna go back to my mom and have her help Nick out. It has a mild nature. Let's pull this thing up. Yeah, its ability is Guts. I don't know whether that's good or bad. Its hidden power is Ice. I don't know how they got all this data. This thing, is it showing up on the overlay? Yeah, okay, he's there. She's there. We got you, Mick. All right, now I gotta get it in my Nuzlocke field calculator. Mick, status is good. Just gonna say nothing. Nature is mild. Capture ret data. Great, locked it in. We've captured rat data. Add rat data to your team. Great. Oh, I have to do that for the other one in this tracker. All right, hold on, guys, hold on. Buddy the Bulbasaur is quirky. Is that good? Quirky. No bonuses, apparently. All right, I can buy that. That's fine. Or capture, add to team. We're putting them in the first person slot. Cool, cool. All right. We're doing it, guys. We're Nuzlocking. We're Nuzlocking. I'm not hitting cancel, am I? All right. Now we've got cancel. We're going to go back and we're going to give this Pokemon a bath. I'm going to ask my mom if I can stay the night at my own house. My work study's not going well. Probably gonna want to level now. The later Pokemons have the thing where everyone in your team gets XP, whether they come out or not. I don't know if that is in this game. We're gonna hang out for a second and figure that out, because we need to level the Rattata. So we're doing scientific experimentation here. Yeah, okay. Does the Rattata get XP when I finish this guy off? Buddy gets points, but did Nick? I don't think so. Okay, so we're gonna have to do the witch swaps at the start of combat then. That's fine. This is scientific. We can do this. Algebraic. Horrible news. Now, if I switch to Buddy, and then Buddy defeats Pidgey. Does the Rattata Mick get XP? Mick does get XP. Okay, good. Alright, we're gonna go heal. No reason to take chances here, especially now that Pidgeys have started showing up. Finally. We'll do some swap grinding for a little bit. I don't know what they call it. That's what I'm gonna call it. Oh, it's reordered my Pokemon on the overlay. That's so interesting. Very handy. So I played the first and second gen for sure. Then I didn't play Pokemon for a very long time until Alpha something on my 3DS. Which I guess was Gen 3's remake or something.
Alpha Ruby, maybe, is what it's called. I've never done Black and White or Black and White 2. I didn't do any Pearl or Diamond. Then I did Sun Moon with Sun, obviously. I think that's the one where you're what do you call it?
You're in Hawaii? What was after that? Sword Shield? I didn't do the one... I did the one with French people? Was it French land? Maybe Arceus was in it? You had a bunch of friends? Like, you didn't just have one rival, you had like a full friend group who went around adventuring with you. I don't know which one that was. I wonder if that was Ruby, though. Is that what I'm misremembering? Is Gold the one with the berries? There was daycare centers and egg hatching and berries. Because I remember that one. I think that was Johto. I definitely think that's Gen 2. I mean, I guess we'll find out. If this grows into a series, we'll find out. Because I'll do Soul Silver, Hard Gold. Man, full Pokemon fans right now watching an old man stumble through, remembering how this goes. We're swapping. No chance. We don't want crits. No crits. Yeah, you keep tail whipping, buddy. I know Leech Seed Sleep Powder is a very powerful combo that a lot of people use to like wall install. I think I'll probably use that at some point. By some point, I mean as soon as I get it. But then I'm like not really sure what to do with the other spots. I don't have like strong Pokemon knowledge. Like, you know, Surf on Gyarados. Good idea? Bad idea? Do I want to get Hyper Fang on my Rattata? Maybe I need more advice than just jumping into this. All right, Mix probably can take a couple hits here. He's not quite in trouble yet. He's actually a little bit ahead of the curve. Without a critical, he should be okay. Great, he handled it all on his own. We're gonna go back, come on. What's he doing, actually? I don't know how long to, like, grind for him. 5 or 6, maybe? We want to kind of get out of the range of casual threats. I suppose the better way to do it would be to look at my next rival fight, right? Yeah, let's look at our rival fight. Our rival is Blue. He has a level 9 Pidgey and a level 9 Charmander. So that Charmander is going to be a problem that we don't really have a counter for. We don't have a way to get a Pokemon in Pallet or Viridian City. So we could try to catch a third Pallet. It says here on either Route 2 or Route 22. Isn't 22 the way to... I'm not going to Gary's house. I said I wasn't going to do it, but now I am going to do it. That is not the route thing that I wanted. The town maps. It's a big map of the Kanto region. Hey, Gary's sister. Nice. Thanks, Daisy. Alright. Bag. Town map. Bing, bang, boom. Alright. So that's Route 22. That's towards Victory Road. I don't know why we would go this way, but it seems like we are going to have to... Based on this tracker, it seems like we're going to have to go that way before we go to Viridian Forest. I just distinctly remember going to Viridian Forest. Let's save as well. Yeah. Level 9, huh? I wasn't gonna super farm, but it looks like I actually kind of have to if I want to face down with Blue's level 9s. I don't have that dog in me to, like, counter him. In fact, he specifically counters me. What's the Charmander got? Charmander's got Ember, so that's what you would call a problem, actually. Charmander Char. We're gonna heal, and then I think we'll do a little bit of more swap leveling, because it's a long way to Viridian City, and I don't want to lose the only other Pokemon I have. Oh, this guy, there's a guy who wants Pop who blocks your route. I remember now. There's all sorts of people who block your way. The Snorlax. I remember you have to cut a hedge at some point. Learn Surf. The Poke-Flute. That's right. There's a lot of gameplay limiters in Red. Alright, okay. We can make this work. What are my options on Route 22? Goldeen, Gyarados, Magikarp. There's no way I get any of these. That has to be... those have to be from fishing rather than encounters in the wild. Oh, critical hit. Nice. Alright. I was gonna probably need to do a swap here, but now I don't. Mankey, Psyduck. I think a lot of these are probably fished Pokemon. Alright. Oh, a miss? Okay, we're digging in. Alright. One more fight should help your boy. Well, one more solo fight, I suppose. A level 2 Rattata. Okay. Okay. There it is. Speed is going up. It's like we faced a pack of Ponytas. Alright. Let's get some healing done. Bam, 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 bam. Was doing an insurance thing yesterday. Paperwork, lots of paperwork, lots of having to watch videos mandatorily. My eyes were burning. They feel so much better today after sleeping and keeping my eyes closed. I have a lot of money, so I'm just gonna go ahead and buy like 2 of some of these cool things. It's strange. Normally Pokeballs would probably be my biggest expense. I mean, I guess I could just continue catching Pokemon, but I have to box them, right? Like, I literally could not use them. Just so used to catching every possible Pokemon I see, and sometimes multiples of them, just to get the one that I want. Hey, nice house. I'm trying to memorize my notes. That's a good call, kid. Oh, this isn't a house. Pokeballs are used to catch Pokemon. Up to 6 Pokemon get carried in your party. People who raise and battle Pokemon are called trainers. Turn the page. Second page. A healthy Pokemon may be hard to catch, so weaken it at first. Poison, burn, or cause other side effects to weaken it. Yeah, that makes sense. Pokemon trainers seek each other to engage in Pokemon battles. Trainers taste of victory is sweet indeed. Battles are constantly waged in Pokemon gyms everywhere. The ultimate goal for all Pokemon trainers is simple, is defeat the top 8 Pokemon gym leaders. Do so to earn the right to face the Elite Four of the Pokemon League. Hey, don't look at my notes! Yeah. A Pokemon can't attack if it's sleeping. Nice. This is a great way to teach people how to play the game. Alright, we're gonna try to leave to the north. I go shopping in Pewter City occasionally. I have to take the winding trail in the Viridian Forest when I go. Well, now, I've had my coffee and that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Ah, you're working on your Pokedex. Let me give you a word of advice. When you try to catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. If you don't know how to catch a Pokemon, I suppose I'd better show you how then. Uh-oh. Bum, bum, bum. Alright, he's going to his bag. He's selecting his Pokeballs. Nice.
You know what it is? This guy, he said something about coffee. I bet that he blocked the way forward. When you have the package from Oak, I delivered the package. Now that's gone. So I could just skip going to Route 22 first. I think I still want to go there, but maybe I want a third Pokemon first. The Chi-Chi TV. If there's something you don't understand, watch that. It'll teach you the basics of being a Pokemon trainer.
Now, if I had cut, I could go get what was ever behind that tree, but I don't have cut, so that's not a thing.
Hey, it's the Viridian City Pokemon Gym. My dad works there as the gym leader, Giovanni.
Oh, I can't get past him. Interesting.
Hey, Dad! Dad, I haven't seen you in a while. Dad!
He's just a 10-year-old boy trying to figure out what's going on in the world. Alright. Let's see here. Let's get that third Pokemon. I actually want to swap back. Yes, I want to swap back. Bam, bam, bam. Okay, good. Pidgey. Solid, solid. Okay. I think we're gonna risk a second tackle. Okay. We're gonna call Pidgey Bird. Does not like to fight. It hides in tall grass and so on, foraging for food such as small bugs. E-I-R-E. Perfect. Okay. We're gonna go heal that Pidgey up. Pidgey up! Let's take a look at this. It is mild with the ability Keen Eye, Hidden Power Ice. Pidgey nickname is Bird. Not a mild. Probably not the best. We have caught it. It is on our team. So, Gary has a Pidgey. It's got Sand Attack, Tackle, and Gust. Do we have any abilities which are going to give us advantage over flying? So let's take a look here. Fly. We need Electric, Ice, or Rock, so we don't. I don't think any of these Pokemon will naturally learn them anytime soon, if at all. So we don't have a type advantage against the Pidgey, and I doubt we have a type advantage against the Lander either, which means this is going to be a bit of a brutal slog. We better prepare using the power of leveling. We could also get our 4th Pokemon on Route 22. Does Gary challenge me immediately when I go over there? Let's take a look. Route 2, we're gonna Pokemart, we did that. We went to the Pokemon Academy, we did the special delivery. You may take an optional detour to Route 22. A short way into the route, Blue will appear and challenge you to a battle. We could have a chance to get a Rattata, Mankey, or Spearow. I don't know how much is a short way, because I don't want to get absolutely demolished by this kid as soon as we walk around the corner. Charmander is a strong Pokemon. I mean, all the starters are strong. Take a little look. I'm super worried, actually. I'm deeply concerned. Let's go level for a little bit. We're gonna level Bird first. He's the one most in need of leveling. Ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-dum. Dun dun dun. A Pidgey versus Pidgey battle. He's faster. He outsped me. Impossible. Okay. Oh, if this wasn't a Nuzlocke, I'd be looking to capture this Pidgey right now. No, his attack missed. That's okay, buddy. We've got this. Okay. Magic card. Hit him with a splash attack. Okay, okay. Okay. We're gonna be safe. We're gonna head back, get a little bit of heals. I don't need Disaster to strike early. It would be nice if I had somebody to, like, run. I'm pretty sure you get a bike at some point. This is the wrong way. I need to keep going south. There it is. There's that beautiful Pokemon Center. I'm concerned for your sake, audience. I mean, if you're watching a Nuzlocke, I hope you know what you're getting into. Because it feels like I have to do a lot of grinding to, like, prepare myself for these tough encounters. And I don't want to bore you. I mean, I'm just not sure how much small talk I've got in me right now. You know what I mean? Been playing a lot of World of Warcraft, so let's concentrate on that. Been playing Brewmaster. I came out of nowhere to start off Midnight. My friend Grimdark James got me into it 2 or 3 weeks into the season. And so the expansion has started. Of course, everybody has all of their characters at or near level 90 already, so they're like blazing through it, the general public. So I have to start a fresh account, level all the way to 90, and then I do it 2 more times, and I get a level 83 Hunter, and then I start doing Mythic Plus. But each time it gets easier and easier until the last 90 I've got, my third 90? My fourth 90 leveled in only 4 hours from 1 to 90. But We're getting there. We're getting there. We're doing Mythic Plus. I managed to get Resilient Keys. So it's like hard mode dungeons. I got to the minimum level needed to get the achievement for the season. Okay, Bird leveled up. More HP. He's turning into a blocker. He got Sand Attack. Alright, Sand Attack's interesting. That's a ground move, I think. I don't know that... And it doesn't deal any damage, right? It's just an accuracy thing. It is effective against fire, however. I wonder if that's how we deal with Charmander, is to just hit him with Sand Attack and Growl a couple times and just kind of try to wall him. But unfortunately, like, that Ember is going to be so dangerous. I don't know, that walling is a long-term good strat. Alright, we're going to go for one attack, and then we're going to switch. Popping in Buddy.
Alright, buddy, get him.
Oh, it's gonna be a little while on these, huh? Yikes. If I knew for sure that we could get a fourth Pokemon, I would feel more confident about facing our rival Gary, but doesn't. Isn't clear to me. I think, so I played World of Warcraft back in Classic. I never played any of the expansions. It has advanced so much. A lot of people have not changed though. Like, general Pug environment still reminds me of when I was doing progression rift raiding. It can be taxing. Some people are just unhappy by nature, I would say. But I always strive to be polite, introduce myself to every group, let them know, you know, my level of experience on every dungeon, because I'm the tank. And when they ask for it, I have the route that I'm going to be leading people through, ready to go on MDT, the Mythic Dungeon Tracker or whatever. Just try to be as helpful as possible. You know, we're locking ourselves into 25 to 30 minutes of spending our lives together, so we might as well try to be pleasant and, you know, do our best. Oh, I missed. I think Bird has missed more than I would like. He's missed several attacks so far. We don't like missing. More HP. Okay. Okay, okay. Nice. Bad, bad. Can't risk a miss here. We're gonna swap. This is just a level 2. Not even that tough. Didn't get that much XP. Barely worth it for a level 9. I have recollections of playing Red way back in the day and getting Charmander before the first gym. Not Charmander. What's the big one? Charizard. If you have enough time and you're enough of an introvert and you've already beat the game once, you definitely can get a Charizard before you face Brock. 100%. It makes the rest of the game kind of a breeze. Okay. How do you guys think I'm doing? I don't know why I'm asking this in a non-live format. You know what I mean?
I hope you'll leave comments below. Commentary, really. Not just comments, but commentary. But am I playing too cautiously? That critical hit, though, makes me think I'm maybe not even playing cautiously enough. That's like a level 2 Rattata almost took out one of my 3 precious Pokemon spots.
Oh, did my controller die? What's going on? Oh, here we go. We're good. We got him. We got him. Okay, so probably 4 or 5 more fights to hit level 7. Then we'll probably want to think about also getting Rattata up as well. I wonder if the way to do this isn't to concern ourselves about the Route 22 thing right now, but to move ahead and then come back to Route 22 later. I'm not sure I can hit Gary right now, that's the thing. It's too strong. It's impossible. And it would help if we had higher level enemies to fight so that we get more experience to speed things up. I mean, I could brick this all day, but it would take forever. But maybe we will try moving forward, and we'll just have to remember to come back later. Another miss. Oh, Keen Eye prevents that loss. Good, good. Oh. It's like a soundproof Mr. Mime doing baton passing. Another miss. This Pidgey. Bird, I can't trust you to do anything, brother. What's going on here? That was a nice chunk of XP. That's what I'm talking about. Alright, let me get the tracker up here. Route to west side. Got it. Okay. Now we're going into Viridian Forest. Alright. We could get another Pokemon here for sure. Rattata may be small, but don't underestimate its wicked bite. Be careful you don't get lost. Yeah, I've been here a time or two before. What happened there? Weaken Pokemon before attempting capture. I came here with some friends to catch us some bug Pokemon. Alright, that's cool, that's cool. How about those bug Pokemon? Alright, first one is Pikachu! Lucky, 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 lucky. Don't run, my little Pika friend. Also, don't die. Okay, 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 okay. 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 Relax. I can remain calm. We want to lock this Pikachu in. This is a strong pickup. Nice. We did it. That's Viridian Forest encounter. Pikachu. It has small electric sacs on both its cheeks. If threatened, it looses electric charges from these sacs. Not really how electricity works, but alright. A. S. H. It's a girl Pikachu, but that's okay because Ash can be a nickname for Ashley. Got it. We are switching in. There we go. Okay, so we have a Pikachu. Its name is Ash. Its status is captured. that Pikachu could probably be very useful against Gary's ability static, nature docile. Looks like docile does not give any captured, it's on the team. Perfect. Doesn't give any stat boosts, maybe? Is that right? Can we save here? What's going on? There we go. Alright, let's go heal, and then we're gonna level the Pikachu up for a little bit using swap leveling. We're swap grinding. Man, that feels good. Look. Beedrill, Weevil, Kakuna, all of those are very strong Pokemon in their own way. And I would have been glad to have them, but Pikachu is so iconic. Now, you may not know this about me if this is your first time encountering me. I am an Eevee trainer. I love Eevee. Eevee is the best Pokemon by far. All the evolutions are cool, even Glaceon. Clearly, some of them are cooler than others. Some of them are more functionally useful than others, but all of them are very cool. If I could have a full team of Eevee at all times, I would. I think in this Nuzlocke setup, that would be very difficult to accomplish, but we'll see what we can do, I guess.
Small electric rat. Kill the other rat.
Ooh. Opening with a critical hit. Not bad, Ash. Nice, nice, nice. That's what we like to see. Ah, not as much damage, but the paralyze is very nice. I am worried he's going to set up for a one-hit kill with these defense downs. Not great. A critical here will kill us. There we go. We're gonna head back to heal. If only we had some sort of mobile Poké Center to just follow us around, you know? A Poké Ambulance. Free state healthcare provided to me. Either that or a bazillion potions that I can't afford. I can barely afford this free healthcare. Sorry, my 10-year-old character is starting to sound like a 39-year-old man. I'm not sure. Thunder is like good, right? I feel like I want to get strong electric moves before I face that Gary's Pidgey and then just absolutely destroy him. But when do I get better moves? I guess that's a good question. Is there a way for me, like, Google how does Pikachu level? Yeah, let's just Google what moves does Pikachu learn in FireRed. Oh, perfect. Pikachu Gen 3 moveset. At level 8, it learns Thunder Wave. 100% accuracy. That is a Paralyze. That doesn't deal any damage, so that's not really that good. I mean, it's good, but it's not what I'm looking for. Thunder is level 41. Okay, so we're not getting that anytime soon. So we're stuck, I would say, on Thunder Shock. It's not bad. I think Thunder Wave would be good to have. just for the speed kill. And then maybe use Thunder Wave to like slow down all of Gary's opponents, give them paralyzed, and then swap back over to someone that could actually fight them. Maybe the rat fights the Pidgey. Or, sorry, maybe Ash the Pikachu will fight his Pidgey, and then it'll wait for the Charmander swap in, hit the Charmander with Thunder Wave, then swap out to another Pokemon so we can just start chipping away at him. Alright, that's a strat, and it's workable. We can make that happen soon. Let's get back into it. Now, I do need to face a level 9 Pidgey, so when I say soon, it's not that soon. We'll get Ash here up to level 5, and then we'll start leveling in the Viridian Forest with the full complement of the team. This may be a swap. It is a swap, absolutely. We had a discussion last night on my talk show, the Intro Hour, which you can find on my main channel. Final Fantasy XIV. I agree. Eternal said we probably can't get people to change over to it, and I agree with that. So Final Fantasy XIV, to get to the latest content, you have to have beaten all the other content in sequence, which at this point is like, Eternal said 150 hours. I don't think that's correct. It's more like 200 hours. It's a long time to get up to current stage dungeoning and raiding, but it's still very active at all levels. There's plenty of reasons for people at the highest level and newest content to come back and do the old content, and also it incentivizes you to be polite to people, and most people will let you watch the story stuff if it's your first time. They try not to ruin that for people. I'm not saying everybody does it. I'm saying some people. Most people. There's like cinematics in most dungeons related to the story of that dungeon. Actually, a lot of the dungeons have a very cool, like, swooping intro sequence that I wish World of Warcraft would borrow, but that's its own thing. I suppose they probably shouldn't steal from their greatest direct competitor. Okay. Take a look here on the tracker. Ash the Pikachu is not going to level anytime soon. Especially not at swap rates like this. I think we should heal up and then make our way into the forest. So what we'll do is we'll try leveling Ash the Pikachu, and then we will try, once Ash is in the danger zone, you know, half health sort of deal, we'll switch to Mick, and then finally Bird, and all of them will have Buddy come in as their like high level guy to actually finish off the Pokemon. And that should spread the leveling around. Could have sworn, maybe it's just in the newer Pokemons, but there is a way to like make sure all Pokemon in your party get XP. Right? XP share? Is it a key item, perhaps? It's a mechanic, maybe? I could have sworn back in my day. I swear. Oh, I definitely don't want to fight that guy yet. We're leveling. Soon leveling. Weedle. Bug type. Eat electric type. Poison on an electric type. Ooh, no. Okay, very bad. Quite bad, honestly. Slowing me. Hurt by poison is the real problem here. We're gonna have to use one of those antidotes. Okay, we got him. We secured this. Let's go ahead and use a potion real quick. Do a little top off. Then we're gonna Pokemon go to the holes. Oh, Kakuna. An easy victory. Impossible. Got him. Okay. I was kind of hoping levels would increase a little bit faster so that the XP grind will go faster, but doesn't seem like that's going to happen. That's alright. Eating up a variety of Pokemon. I don't remember exactly how EV/IV values work, but I'm pretty sure beating up a different variety of Pokemon changes the amount of stats you get when you build IVs up. And so, yeah, you know, we want good coverage. We definitely don't want to fight a bunch of Ponytas over and over again. Okay, we actually do want to fight a bunch of Ponytas over and over again. Alright, we got Tail Whip now. We're not going to use it here, but we have it. Hey, there we go. Obliterate a mash. Okay, Weedle's attack missed. Now, I don't want to get too far from the entrance, because if I only have one antidote left. If I use it, and then I get caught out again, and poisoned, that Pokemon is basically dead. Ew, bug types. Okay. Okay. How many more of these Thunder Shocks do I have left? I haven't even used half. Now I know that. That's okay. We can keep this pace up for a little while. Not really sure where to end this first. episode. Maybe probably either fighting Brock or fighting Gary on Route 22. Could be like a big one to prove how Nuzlocke I am, you know? Because I don't know. I don't know how Nuzlocke I am. We're discovering it right here in front of ourselves. The power of preparation. It's so strange that the Kakuna's natural predator, the Pikachu, their abilities don't seem to work against Pikachu's natural predations. Know what I mean? Feels like it's not well evolved for this forest. Pikachu, apex predator. Also, it's crazy that that's the only Pikachu we've seen. It was so lucky getting one on first try. I wonder if that's scripted, maybe? But that doesn't sound right. It is nice getting that lucky, though. I could believe it was scripted in Let's Go Pikachu, but then that wouldn't make sense because you start with Pikachu. I know there was some kind of strat that I've seen before. Last year I was watching a video where you had to restart your console after reaching a certain area to make the randomized numbers line up perfectly so that you could get some sort of XP buff and get the perfect early Pokemon. I don't remember how it worked. It was crazy the lengths that they had to go to. Something about when Agatha shows up with the Nidoran in the opening sequence, maybe, was involved in it. Does anyone know what I'm talking about? I'm starting to feel like I'm an old man wandering around rambling. I've never felt older than playing Pokemon in front of other people. How much more of this Pikachu? Alright, yeah, okay. This might get you to level 8. Okay. Thunder Wave. Perfect. Alright, we're swapping. Taking Mick the Rat Tata to level 8. Now this Kakuna is going to take a little while now, but at level 5 it should provide some pretty good XP. You could watch your damage fall off every single time. That's what I'm saying, right? Like, I think Harden increases defense, but not special defense, and that Thunder Shock is a special attack, question mark? So Harden literally just does not defend against it at all. Leaving me to question why. Just, you know, why? Just not, you're not aligned with the natural predators of your area. I suppose maybe they need to worry about Pidgeys, although we aren't seeing any Pidgeys here, obviously. There are some directly south of them. And then you gotta be concerned about, you know, Caterpies, attacking other Caterpies, Beedrills, Butterfrees. What's the opposite? Weedle? Caterpie? Isn't one... I feel like there's a Pokemon that's only in red or blue that's in this forest. And now I feel like I'm crazy talking. Back in the day, there was like, most areas had a route exclusive. Maybe this... Hold on, this Nuzlocke thing, the Nuzlocke tracker might tell me. Oh, well, no, of course it's not going to tell me. Because it's set to only do Pokemon Red. So, okay, let's see here. Route 2, yes. Okay, so the walkthrough on Bulba Garden here does tell me which game types. So, FR or LG. Alright, okay. Uh-oh. He didn't get poisoned, though. It's okay. Alright, Mick the Mouse. Make it happen. Just do it. Victory. Mick's probably got one more fight in him before we need to start using the swap strat. Before he gets kind of... Oh, okay, never mind. We'll give him a little bit of an extra shot. Quick attack is nice. Now, I think Rattatas are already plenty speedy. Is there a way to see on my Nuzlocke tracker maybe the moves? No. Pokédex. Rattata. No, that also isn't showing the moves. Okay. We're gonna Google it. FireRed Rattata. Great. Okay, Cerebi, good. That's a familiar name. Okay, so regular tackle has an attack of 35, accuracy of 95. Quick attack has a 40 with 100% accuracy, so it is better to use quick attack than tackle, which is what I was looking up. And now that I've confirmed that that's the case, we're just going to go ahead and do it. Poison Sting is out. We are poisoned, so that is it for this leveling session. We're going to finish this fight up. Use the antidote. And then make our way back into town. Actually, just in case, we're going to swap back to Bird. Just in case I accidentally got into a fight somewhere. Something happened. I want to be safe. I don't know. Can we take on Gary now? I think we'll give it a shot. We will give it a shot. Might be a huge mistake. We kind of have the numbers on our side. I have a strategy. And I don't know that overbulking is a good plan, and also I don't know that we have forever to make it happen. Like, trying to do this in one shot. I did have to restart everything earlier when I failed on attempt 1. But this could be a run ender right here, you know? Let's put Ash first. We'll just have Ash deal with that Pidgey. And then the rest of us are going to be forced to flail around to deal with that Char. Okay, he hasn't come out yet. We haven't gotten Gary Oak yet, so we are going to pick up a 5th Pokemon here. Mankey! Okay. Route 22. Mankey is one of the possible ones here. We don't want to overkill it. So I think just a Thunder Wave to start with. Get a nice Paralyze going. Okay. Pokeball. Go. He's level 3 and he's Paralyzed. Come on. Give it to me. Nope, we're gonna try it again. Not super thrilled about these defense falls, but oh, you didn't even bother. Alright, we're gonna use a regular tackle. You don't have a regular tackle. This is not Rattata? That's... Wait, is he not paralyzed anymore? No, he's still paralyzed. Okay. We're going over to the Rattata. We'll give him a regular tackle. No critical hits. No problems. Just give him some chip on the HP. Okay, it's paralyzed still. Now we're going for the catch. And we have one Pokeball left after this. Got it. Got it. This Mankey is going to be called Woman, because it's a female Mankey. Mankey. Woman. Light and agile on its feet, and ferocious in temperament. When angered, it flies into an uncontrollable frenzy. Welcome to the team, woman. Alright, we're not going to get Gary Oak. Might be worth, I hate to say it, might be worth leveling Mankey up a little bit before we engage. Is this my secret strat against your boy Gary, is to bust out the Mankey on the Charmander? Could be. Oh, yes, of course. Status captured. Lock in on team. Nature is Rash. Special attack up, speed down. Okay, well, speed down isn't great, but special attack up is good, assuming that this Mankey has special attacks and is a special attack type. I guess we'll find out. Let's check Cerebi. Mankey. Let's see here. And you know, I don't really use Mankey that much. Levels at 28. Okay. Fighting type. I knew that. Let's look at stat distribution. High attack. Very low special attack. So this nature is not great. High speed, but my nature lowers the speed, so also not great. Low depth. Kind of seems glass cannon-y. Let's take a look at the move set. that they currently have versus what they can get. So level 9 is going to give them low kick, okay, which is a fighting type move, which is good against normal, ice, rock, dark, and steel. Well, dark and steel and fairy aren't even in this game, right? I feel like dragon is the last type to still be in. I don't know that I want to bust all the way up to level 9 just to get another new move. We have Scratch. Scratch is perfectly functional. I think we should level Mankey up just as a contender to eat some embers and maybe chip away at that Charmander. I'm really worried about the Charmander being what the kids call a problem. This is a solid team so far, right? I mean, it is an early team. Pikachu is huge. Bulbasaur is huge. I think Rattata will stay with us for a bit. Mankey seems like they're going to get better as time goes on, but I'm worried about them suddenly dying. Pidgey is not strong. Let's all just recognize that Pidgey is not the strongest, but they are a good member on the team right now. Get up, woman. I'm really hoping Savannah and Cotton aren't watching this and are not deeply... Well, I hope they're watching it, but they aren't deeply insulted by calling this Mankey woman. I'm now realizing I'm just going to say the word woman from time to time, like I'm some sort of Ferengi. Now there's the opportunity. I could have called them female. I don't know why I'm laughing like that. Alright, what are we looking at here? A pretty high level Pidgey on a damaged Mankey. It's higher level. We're swapping. We're gonna swap in.
Bulbasaur. Tackle. Alright, buddy, you can take this. Hit him back with a tackle. Okay, buddy. Now, use tackle.
Incredible. I think we can go for a couple more swap fights just to level out. Then we'll go focus center heal and then use the Mankey to continue leveling itself. My buddy's actually getting kind of low. Took more damage than I thought in that last battle. Okay. There it is. There it is. All right. It's crazy how they did the mathematics of leveling so well in this game, where like the amount of XP needed kind of exponentially or logarithmically increasing just to like pace you well. I don't know how they do that, you know, like whoever is doing these math is doing it well. To discourage you from doing the exact thing I'm currently doing, which is somewhat over-leveling for the area. Just gonna need to rare candy the hell out of a Gyarados. Sorry, a Magikarp. I think getting a Magikarp would be tough, although if I remember correctly, someone will sell me one at some point. Does that count? Does buying or being traded... I feel like there are also, maybe not in Red, but in the other games, there are definitely opportunities where someone will offer you a random trade. Oh boy, I'm slower than this guy. That's not a good position to be in. We're swapping. That's nice, but we're still swapping. Does buying and trading count? Because the two Nuzlocke rules say that you have pet and can only catch the first one in each route. So I think it is okay under those rules, but I am curious what the general public consensus is on this. Oh yeah, this Mankey's messed up and is gonna need a bunch more swaps to level. I'm just gonna have to not lock in. I can't distract myself, because if I forget to swap and I just auto scrack, I will lose the Mankey. That's what I'm worried about, is that I'll just be on autopilot. It's nice slowly building Buddy towards level 10 though. Gonna take a lot more XP, but bam, 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 bam. Okay. Alright, we're in an alright position. Buddy's XP is still fine. So Buddy will level on the next fight. Mankey will probably level in 2 or 3 fights. Then we'll go back to the Pokemon Center and let the Mankey level independently again. Kinda crazy that Gary got to level 9 up here. He's really grinding. Now, I'll admit, he's not swapping to a bunch of different Pokemon if he only has 2 of them. But he's still committed. Yes, Wine Whip. Excellent. That's a solid strat there. Alright, Mankey will definitely level.
Ash. Come on, Ash. I bet you thought this was named after Ash Ketchum, but it was actually named after Ashley Birch.
Ooh, super effective. And that's what I want to see when I face Gary. Okay. Ba-da-dum bum bum ba-da-dum bum bum ba-dum. Oh yes, I need to buy more antidotes. I've completely forgotten to do that, and that is absolutely crucial to our experience here. We probably are not actually generating a ton of money in these, because we aren't fighting anybody. Huh. Didn't even think about that. Then we need more Pokeballs, because I think I'm down to just 1 Pokeball, and it would suck if I only have 1 encounter to catch a Pokemon with and not have enough Pokeballs. It certainly incentivizes me to kick Gary's butt, for sure. To get his money. Okay, so we're opening with... I did want to level Mankey more, but I actually don't have an absolute ton of time. So we're gonna risk it. We're gonna open with Pikachu versus Pidgey. We're gonna make something happen. Gary, where are you? Gary? Dude, he's not here. Kind of hoping he'd just be here. They said it'd be a short way in. Okay, here we go. Here we go. There we go.
Hey, Red, you're off to the Pokemon League? Forget about it. You probably don't have any badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them.
You know that because you tried to go through, right?
By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger?
I mean, we're about to find out whether this is a run ender or whether it's a run beginner, boy. Let's do it, you and me, Gary. Bear.
Is this the start of a Pokemon legend?
Ash, use Thunder Shock. It's super effective. But can you withstand its counterattack?
That's fine. This is fine. Thundershock. Got him. Alright, now comes the problem. Nice. We're not swapping. We are going to hit him with that Paralyze to open with. Thunder Wave. Okay, that is a problem. Paralyzed. Okay. Grouse. Great, great. Tail Whip. We're just using Pikachu as a debuffer to start with. Growl. We're swapping. We don't want a like critical ember coming out. Rattata, let's go. Mick! Crash came in. That's fine. Quick attack. Let's hit him first. Good. Okay, one more attack should lock it in. Got him. Nice, nice. Give me your cash, kid. That's not a lot of money. We're gonna buy one more Pokeball. Who do we want up front? Oh, we're leveling the Mankey, of course. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're gonna head back to the Pokemon Center. Oh, there's no easy way down, huh? I'm gonna have to risk a random encounter. Great. Let's make sure to buy that Pokeball before we move on. Do I want the antidote? That's a tough one. All these poison types out here causing problems. That's all I'm saying. Their antidote. We're gonna have to face the trainers in Viridian Forest sooner rather than later, I think. Try to avoid getting poisoned too much. And this is gonna be the end to our first chapter of FireRed Nuzlocke. Maybe I was being overcautious. Feel like we had some close calls. Did you enjoy yourselves? I feel like I enjoyed myself, but did you enjoy yourselves, audience? You know, they tell you to like follow, like, and subscribe, all that stuff to build the whatever, but this is my second channel, so I don't know, just do whatever you want, I guess. You know, have fun. Go on a Pokemon adventure. Go to a zoo. Why not? I mean, I bet you that there's if you live in the United States, which the super majority of my viewers do, I bet there's a zoo in a drivable distance from you. Although if you live in Nebraska, you might have to go to the capital city, which is multiple hours away from everywhere else in the state. But other than that, go to a zoo, man. Just do it on a weekend. It's fine.